Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Bodcast. It is episode 172. Wow, we've done a lot of these. And I'm joined by my lovely wife.
That's me.
It took you a while there. What, you thought I needed to give your name?
I don't know.
People know your name.
Yeah, you confused me.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's not your fault. I know who I am.
Good.
I just forgot for a second.
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
So, we are going to take a bit of a closer look at Santa's post office. So, this was leaked over a week ago. So, we knew about this
We wanted
last
to talk.
episode.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about it. And the reason I wanted to talk about it a bit more is because I am not sold on this set. Normally I try and not look at the sets before I get them. And who am I kidding?
Specifically the Winter Village sets.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and modulars and other things.
Yeah.
I like to be surprised when I'm building or like see things for the first time. But this one, I kind of feel I need a little bit more convincing to buy it. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for completeness. But I wanted to look a lot closer into it, so I thought we could have a little chat.
Okay.
How many Winter Village sets have they done, Ian?
17.
And you've based that on...
A random number.
Oh, okay. Okay. We love to play this game.
Oh, no, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
You're saying 17. Okay.
My guess is 17.
Name them.
Okay, the post office.
The original post
The
office.
original post office. Are we counting this Santa's post office?
Yes.
Okay. There's the, family home one?
The...
Like the original...
Okay.
I don't know what it was called.
I think it's just a house. The blue house.
And then there was the remake of it.
That's Santa's Visit.
Santa's Visit, of course. We have got Santa's Workshop.
Santa's Workshop, yeah.
We've got the train. The station.
Train, station. I'm writing these down. So,
Firehouse.
Firehouse.
We have got the
Doesn't say firehouse.
carousel.
Winter Village Market, yeah.
The bakery.
Bakery.
2 toy shops.
2 toy shops. Which annoyed me.
Yeah. Santa's sleigh one.
Santa's sleigh was not a Winter Village set, but there is a Santa sleigh.
I know
So I'm not counting it.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else we've got.
If you were someone with pointy ears...
We've got the workshop.
You already said Santa's Workshop.
And the elf clubhouse.
There we go, elf
And the
clubhouse.
gingerbread house.
Yeah. Ginge house. I think there's at least one more.
There's the set that came with the big tree, but is that just...
That's the toy shop, I think.
Okay. And there's multiple ice rinks.
Yeah.
That is an ice rink, but they just came with
They
sets,
came with things, yeah.
The bus came with the school.
Sorry, what school?
The station, sorry.
Winter Village School.
Yeah. Right.
It's the one that was controversial.
Oh, no, Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street. Or High Street. High Street. That was the one with the trolley bus and the facade kind of buildings. Yeah. I think you've got them all.
Okay.
So that's 14, 15 if you count the fact that there was 2 toy shops.
Right, yeah. That was close then with 17 as a random guess.
Not bad at all. Yeah. So, that was a small interlude.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Right. How do we zoom in? Can we see if I click on it? Hey. Well, that didn't zoom in at all, did it? Right. Here we go. So, this is Santa's post office with horribly coloured balloon.
You don't like the colours?
No. Do you?
They're quite Christmassy.
I don't like the dark green with the gold. I think maybe the normal green with the gold would have been better.
No, I think...
I don't know.
I think the colours are okay.
I actually really dislike how that looks. Okay. It's just too dark for me. Like a lot of the Winter Village sets are more bright and fun.
Yeah.
I don't think that they should have dark green. I
think it goes well with the gold. I think with a lighter green, it would look a bit...
I think it would look fine. Because it's quite a yellowy gold. Therefore, it doesn't go with the darker green because it's not very yellowy.
But that's why I think they go well together.
You think they're more contrasting?
Yeah.
Than what's the other one? Complementary.
Hmm.
Complementing. So that's not my favourite part. Then directly below you've got like a little archway where Santa is. So is that like the entrance to this whole building? Because it looks very disjointed. That looks like a separate thing to then the middle bit.
Yeah.
There's no flow to the building.
Mm.
And it's quite nice that they've got a slightly different type of building. You don't want everything to look exactly the same, but at the same time, you do want it to look like one building, I feel.
Yeah.
Why is there a random bow on the outside of the chimney as well? Is that the outside of the chimney, or is this an inside bit of chimney?
I think it's an outdoor chimney.
You can see the fire.
Yeah, it's an outdoor fireplace
Okay.
for roasting their chestnuts.
That sounds wrong, but
That's
okay.
what you do on an open fire.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Oh, is there a seal in it? Okay, I'm sold. I don't need to discuss this anymore. There's a little seal. Okay, I've just noticed that there are several different patterns on the envelopes.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like that. Oh, I wish I hadn't looked at this now.
Because you can't sort them if they're all identical, can you?
Yeah, that's true. So, Christmas tree build. There's always a Christmas tree build. Little post box. So, okay. Let's go look at the other side if we can. Oh, we can just look at the box that has the really big warning on it.
Yeah.
Not to swallow batteries.
We don't get that, do we?
I don't know. Like, am I on the wrong website?
The
I think
pictures.
I am.
Well, so it says the number of pieces on, so that's an American box.
Yeah. Okay. So ours might not look like that.
Yeah.
The same sort of design as we've had. Build together seems to be there, 1 to 2 people. So that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe. Right. Oh, the other side's a lot more colourful.
Yeah.
Okay, so the mail comes via the sorting balloon and then gets dropped down into the sorting machine, is that right?
Yes.
So he's not delivering the mail, he's
Collecting the mail?
like collecting it from other people and dropping it off here. The little trolley's quite cute, the 2 little red and green ones. So
I mean, you'd
that
guess
is
that
the
he
doorway
kind of
in,
does both.
essentially.
He'll go and collect letters, bring them here, and then take letters and deliver
there's
them.
like a chute coming from the balloon, but there's also seems to be a chute coming from this little elf's room up here. Yeah, I really like the little designs and the seal. The seal's looking good.
And the radioactive fish.
Oh, look, the little people have got elves.
Little people. Yeah.
They've got the little logo on.
Yes.
And that is the same logo, I believe, that they had in the first post office set. What? So this is Santa's post office. Can we still have both the post office and the Santa's post office? Or is this essentially another re-release?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure you can have both, can't you?
I feel
So
it's
we
quite
tend
different.
to have the kind of more magical side, like up on top of the mountain, and then the village beneath. So you would have 2 post offices.
Yeah, okay.
It's not entirely true, 'cause
Who's
the
sending
carousel
junk
is
mail
there.
to Santa? Honestly. Don't do that, people. So, is that another chute there? Or no, maybe not. Little pigeonholes, quite cute.
I'm kind of confused what this shot is now.
This is...
So they've taken...
this
that's
bit
where the
here
sorting machine
is-
would be.
Yeah, so you can take the sorting machine out. So this looks like it's meant to be a bed, but also a sorting chute. I don't know.
Is this
Has he
where
got a
his-
little wax seal to put?
Yeah. Is this Santa replying to letters? Is that
Possibly.
what he's doing?
So
And then he chucks them down into the
in and
chute
out.
to get sorted.
So this is obviously a working machine. You can actually push that one way or the other, depending on where you want to sort it. And I like the fact that you've got the exclusive print to this set. Otherwise it's just a bit samey, isn't it?
Yeah.
More elves. I still don't like the colour. I feel like the colour should match their uniform, but they actually have made it kind of match their uniform with that printing on there, haven't they?
Yeah, got the dark green collars.
I guess it's okay. And okay amount of variation.
How do you think he wears that, like,
the hat? What, when he's got pointy ears?
Yeah.
Maybe this guy is the only non-elf, and because they had to find someone who could fit the hat.
He just employed a child.
This one who's got the little directional things, like he's landing an aeroplane, even though it's a hot air balloon.
Yes. I mean, I feel at some point we may need to talk about the impracticality of trying to land a hot air balloon on a platform that's the same size as the basket. They sometimes struggle to land it in the correct field.
Yep.
You know, that it doesn't seem...
It's not an accurate thing to do.
No.
I've been in a hot air balloon, and you don't really know where you're going to end up, and you hope for the best. And
taking off from a platform as well doesn't work, because normally you have to have the whole thing tipped over on its side. You get in, and then as it inflates, it then tilts
It's
up.
already inflated.
Yes.
So it's somehow tethered to the building, I would guess.
But you don't keep hot air balloons.
Oh, you can take the top off.
Inflated. Makes it easier to play with it.
I guess you would keep them inflated if you're only quickly picking up some letters or dropping off some letters.
I suppose you might, yeah.
You don't want to... Oh, look, they've got a picture of all the previous ones from the last 4 years. Or 3 years.
So this is all the ones that are available, plus the new one.
So how do you think they go together? Oh, we missed one. The lodge.
The lodge.
Or the inn.
That's last year, isn't it?
Alpine Lodge, was it called?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember either. Does it work with them? They don't look bad. Oh, okay.
They don't...
There's no cohesion.
Yeah.
Like, they're all separate styles. They are very different.
Yes.
Like,
but the fact that they have snow on the roofs.
But even the snow is, like, on this latest one, it's super chunky snow.
Yes.
Whereas on Santa's Visit, it's a lot
on Main Street, if you say it doesn't even cover the whole roof. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's because they've really done quite a lot of heating there. I think actually there's some jog growing going on.
Do you think that?
Yeah. That's what that signifies, surely. So yeah, it's not going together as well. But then if you look back, the bakery, the toy shop, the first house, they all seemed very similar styles. Yeah. And then you had the fire station, which doesn't really match because it looked like a fire station, so it's fine. And then the elf clubhouse was super pointy, and the gingerbread house, I mean, what was going on there? Because that one, the realms of reality is completely gone for that one.
Yeah.
I don't know still. I'm still unsure.
The more pictures?
No, that's all the pictures.
That was all of them.
That was all the pictures, yeah. I definitely want it now that I've seen the different bits of letters and the seal. I like a seal. The baby seals are proper cute. £90.
Yeah.
And it comes out at the end of next week, is that right? I don't know what the date is today. I feel like it's the end of next week. Or midweek next week.
Yeah. It's a Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The end of next week. Yeah. I was right. Oh, but early access from the 1st.
Yeah.
So I could pick this up and get it built before Steam. But I've got other things to do, so I won't. Okay. What's your favourite thing about the set? What's the bit that's saying, definitely I have to buy this? Or is there nothing?
Overall, it's nice. I don't think there's any... I do like the hot air balloon. I just don't think it's as good as it could... I wish they'd put a bit more detail on it. Maybe use the...
You wanted the bigger pieces?
Yeah.
From the botanicals vase.
Yeah. You can make a big... I think it was first used as a hot air balloon in Trolls,
wasn't
it?
Yeah.
It's like a slightly bigger hot air balloon. It's less colourful, isn't it? Because aren't those quarters?
Yes.
Whereas these are eighths, so you can have it striped. So that works better with a single colour, essentially. Yeah. But I think that would then allow you to have a more elaborate basket. The basket on this seems a little... Lacking. And I don't know if that's in part because you've got that mechanism so you can tip the side to put the letters out.
Oh, is that what the little spinny thing is?
Yeah. Okay. So, obviously, to fit play features in, sometimes they compromise the look of it, and I think that's maybe the case here.
Also, that's why that top piece looks like really chunky snow, so that it is solid when you pull it off to play.
Maybe.
Because that whole piece comes off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, because if you look, it's not really that chunky snow. It's just that they've used that rounded edge.
Yeah.
That makes it look
to curve it round,
pretty thick. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm more sold on it than I was.
That's
I just
good.
don't think that the front looks good.
The front is a little disjointed.
Yeah.
As you say, it's not entirely obvious that the door is the entrance into the whole building.
No. And I get, like, the Winter Village sets aren't closed up buildings. Like, it's not. But, like, the one is, I think. No, it's not.
No, they're all open
They're
back.
all open back. But it's still, there's no, the structure's just all wrong. But I think I'm going to get it.
I thought you would.
I think I'm looking forward to it a little bit more now.
Okay.
I want to look at all those little letters in detail.
Okay.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So that'll be next week. I'll be buying that, but I won't be building it. Okay. I've got a little bit of news to go through that I've just been reading. Lego Ideas is increasing its maximum piece count by 66%, opening up from 3,000 now to 5,000 pieces.
Is this because sets are getting bigger?
Yeah. So hang on. You're only allowed 3,000 pieces, or you previously were, but there are still some sets that came out of this that have more.
Yeah.
How did they let that happen?
Well, so they would have gone through at 3,000 and then the actual Lego set gets built with more pieces.
Or did they not go through at 3,000 and they just sneakily...
So some of the older ones went through before there was a limit kind of thing. Some were massive, but I don't think any of the recent ones would fall into that.
So is this a good thing? Are we happy about this?
It's just a sign that Lego sets in general are getting bigger.
Yeah. And that's not a great thing for the pocket money sets?
Well, it depends if they're still doing the pocket money sets.
You've still got the breadth of...
The question is it more polarised now? Is it you get the cheap sets for the kids
and
then
massive
the
ones.
stupidly expensive sets for the adults, and that's it, there's nothing in between. It may be fine. We've not looked at the data, so...
No, we can't comment really.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a Lego dinosaur stolen from some gardens. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear about this.
I don't think it... Oh, I'm in the wrong place. It's quite cute. How much do you reckon that would have weighed to sort of... Like, how do you not see someone leaving with this... Maybe they took it piece by piece. Piece by piece. Surely it's stuck together.
You would... Most of these outdoor ones tend to be...
Please give it back. Sure. I went to all the effort to steal it and now just give it back. Okay. There was a Lego house exhibition competition.
Was it?
Yeah. There was 3 different categories. Secret Life of blah blah blah. Right. Flora and Fauna, and one more that I can't remember. We didn't get round to looking at them before the vote closed. We could have, but we didn't get there because the vote was closing that before our podcast went out. So here are our grand prize winners. So you've got the Secret Life of a Pencil Sharpener. And I know you can't really see, but that's a shark inside during the end of the pencil sharpener. Okay. So that's, I mean, there were some really good ones. The Secret Life of something was quite a funny one to watch. Flora and Fauna, Kooky Bricks. So there's a little deer. Fawn in Flora. Fawn. That's clever. Let's see what they did there. I don't. This might just be me, and I'm sorry, people, but you know when you get like the whole cooked pig on a platter. It's giving me that kind of vibes.
See, I was thinking it looks a bit like a cake.
Yeah, well, I was thinking like, it looks edible. It's like on a tray.
Yeah.
Presented for a feast. Oh, Mashup Madness was the other one.
Okay.
And so that's the Star Frigate. Has it got like a pirate skull at the front?
So yeah, it's a mashup of
Like
a pirate
satellite?
ship and one of the probes.
Probes. I don't like the word probe.
Okay.
Are happy with those? I think these just get to go into the Lego house. I don't think they get made into anything. So.
Okay.
The Secret Life of a Retro Speaker was a runner-up. So inside they've got ABBA. Is that ABBA? I'm just thinking that the girl looks a bit ABBA-y, but not bad. Oh, I like that one better than Bambi. The colouring on that is beautiful. And is it like artwork essentially, but then I can't tell if
it's really hard to work
is.
out how deep it is. But I mean, it looks like it's in a frame, so I think it's essentially like a 2D, but then it looks like it goes in.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
It must go in somewhat.
So it must go in, and then it's got bits coming out as well. So.
Yeah, the perspective is all confusing, but it looks beautiful. We're keeping you up. Mashup Madness, Medieval meets Fairyland. I'm struggling to see the Fairyland part. Is it just because they got purple leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a strong mashup for me.
I mean, also Medieval meets Fairyland is essentially just fantasy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, look, the Lego House team will soon be in contact with more details on how to ship the selected builds to Denmark. Oh. Do you think they pay for shipping?
I don't know. You'd think so. It would suck to go, here, you've won a competition, now pay to send us it.
You know, the lady who did the Scala builds.
Yeah.
Got hers into the Lego house.
Yeah.
She's been taking them over, but she's going with them. She's had to do 2 flights there and back to get them all over.
Right.
So again, that's going to cost a lot more, isn't it? But yeah, it's the logistics you don't really think about. Why does Adam eat crayons? Sorry, I was like, is it Adam eats crayons? I'm like, I don't.
A meat crayon.
Yeah. Tasty. I think that is all of it for today. So we are definitely buying the set. Will we buy it on early release, or should we wait until that? Because there's the gift of purchase coming, the little Santa's delivery van.
Is that just a rumour?
Maybe, but it's coming.
Okay.
So
like the holidays.
Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Do. They want to advertise.
Okay.
It's definitely coming. So should we wait for that?
Probably.
I don't do well on waiting. We've got lots to do. I will hold off.
Have plenty.
I need to have it before this year's Winter Village Day. Like, I can't wait until next year. Like the modular.
Okay. Are we scoring the room today?
Sure, go on then. We've put in a lot of effort to make it slightly less messy.
I've not looked in the other room to see how much of a mess is in there.
There's no cardboard left in there.
Okay.
Apart from one box on the bed, but that's because I was going to give that to Leah to play with, because it's a really good box.
Okay, and kids like playing with boxes.
Kids love boxes.
So, I think I'm going to give it a 0.
Wow, we're back to breaking even. Okay, good job you. Good job me. Good job everybody.
Yes. So, if you want to let us know your thoughts on the Santa's post office set, or the fact that Lego Ideas are going to have even bigger sets, and therefore the Lego Ideas sets are going to cost more money.
Oh yeah,
and
that's a downside, isn't it?
Everyone's going to be spending more and more money on Lego forever. Then drop a comment, and Carrie reads them. I don't.
You definitely do read them,
I
thank you.
occasionally
You go
read
out of
them.
your way to read the comments, and you reply to them before I sometimes even see them. So Ian's lying, he does care.
Occasionally I read them.
You read them all.
And if you want to watch any of the watch, listen, whatever, to the previous episodes, then I'm sure they'll be linked somewhere, somehow, via some YouTubey magic or however you're listening to this.
Yeah.
And don't forget to join us next week for another exciting episode of hearing how stressed we are about steam.
We'll be fine. It's almost done. Shh, it's far from done. Don't look behind you. Just pretend it's not there. We are ostriching together now.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.